from yesterday when they were predicting rain in the morning. Now that's shifted. A person hit by a car this morning is in bad shape. It happened on the near northwest side, not too far from Lafayette Road and Kessler Boulevard North Drive. IMPD is treating this case as a hit and run. A man famous for his eating is now being sentenced to probation for slapping.
Joey Chestnut is pleading guilty to 2 counts of battery for hitting someone at a restaurant and bar in Westfield 2 months ago. He's getting 6 months of probation for it.
And a lot of misdemeanor battery cases for a person with no criminal history, they get pretrial diversion and they don't then end up with a conviction. So ending up with a conviction on this case is a serious consequence.
Hamilton County Prosecutor Josh Coker. Chestnut is still expected to compete in the Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest on Coney Island on July 4th. Jarrett Lewis, 93, WIBC Mobile News.
Well, if you're lucky enough to attend the sold-out 110th running of the Indy 500 Sunday, one of the many things you'll see is a commitment to America, says President Doug Bowles.
We're really going to celebrate the 250th anniversary of our country on Sunday. That's going to be a big thing for us, really, the red, white, and blue, and just how special it is to be able to celebrate America's birthday. So you'll see a lot of that in pre-race.
And he says we'll celebrate the military, and you could hear full coverage of the Indy 500 starting at 6 a.m. The home, the Indy 500, the radio home, WIBC right here with WIBC's Tony Katz and the fans JMV. I'm Ryan Hedrick, on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com at 8:05. Traffic on the fives. What's going on, Matt Bear?
Boone County, Ryan, looking at northbound 65. Crash cleanup continues. Northbound 65 after Whitestown Parkway. 2 semis involved in a crash. One hit the guardrail. Traffic is stopped back to 465. Delay comes in about an hour and a half. This is also stopped westbound 865 Ford Road into the 65 interchange. A delay time now of 115 minutes. Good Lord. Looking at northbound 65 on the south side, stop and go after Keystone Avenue into the south split. Madison County crash cleanup continues on southbound 69 after State Road 9 109 interchange. And right now 2 left lanes are blocked, and then we stop again on southbound 69 at State Road 38. That delay lasting about a mile and a half. East side northbound 465 stop and go from Washington Street up to East 56th Street. A delay of 13 minutes. Traffic sponsored by Grand Appliance. Save big this Memorial Day on KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Maytag, and more. Grand Appliance. Visit grandappliance.com today for full Memorial Day sale details. I'm Matt Bear. Follow us for instant traffic updates at WIBC Traffic.
Amber Hardwick, Fox 59 meteorologist. What are we feeling?
Well, this morning it is cooler, less humid as well. We have mostly cloudy skies, a lot of cloud cover around during the first part of the day. Then sunshine emerges by the afternoon. We'll have a high near 66 degrees. It'll be a touch breezy, wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour. For tonight, mostly cloudy. It will be seasonal with lows dropping into the lower 50s, a low near 53 in the Indianapolis area. Tomorrow, cloud cover builds and will start dry, and then rain chances rise by the early afternoon, likely after 2 o'clock near downtown Indianapolis. We'll have scattered rainfall through the afternoon and evening. High temperatures in the upper 60s and lower 70s. Unsettled weather at times through the weekend. Early Saturday morning, we'll have a chance for rain, high at 75, and then Sunday, 79, with a chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms moving in primarily by the afternoon.
Now, on race day, Amber, so this is the first time WIBC is working with Fox 59 on race day. It's all very, very exciting. I hear there will be cake. Will you be at the track? Will we see you there?
Well, I am always at gate 1 on race day. I've been there for this will be year 9 for me. We like to feature people's outfits, and I have a really great outfit planned for race day.
You and Matt Bear both.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
What's he planning on wearing? Any ideas?
He doesn't. He's very much Heidi Klum in this regard. He doesn't like to tell people until Halloween shows up.
Okay.
So,
well, with it being 250 years for the birthday, I have a very patriotic type of outfit this year. Normally, I wear a lot of checkers, but we are looking ahead to that. I will be out there.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, very good. Well, listen, we're not going to make it to Gate 1. We are at Pagoda Plaza. That's where the broadcast starts at 6 a.m. But in the milling about, if you find yourself saying, does that smell like cigar? Follow that. You'll find me.
That's where you'll be at? Okay.
Oh, the greatest tradition I have is getting there early before everything goes nuts and having a cigar in the cool, in the nice cool weather, and it's still kind of quiet even though people are milling about. It's one of the great moments. It is truly one of the great moments, and that's
Honestly,
that's
it
where
sounds peaceful.
it is. And I could use a little peaceful in my life. Just
You know what? It's pretty peaceful at Gate 1 too, because a lot of times people are sleeping on the benches,
right.
waiting for the gates to open.
So maybe you will see Matt Bear there. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
All
Who knows?
right.
Look to the benches, and that is where you'll find him.
I love it.
Yeah, let's get that laugh too, producer Carl, if we can make that happen.
Okay.
Got it
Let's
already,
just throw in
Tony.
all the laughs.
Yeah, don't worry. Give us another week. Amber Hardwick, a Fox 59 meteorologist. I appreciate you taking the time to be with us. 53 degrees in the American Standard Cooling Weather Center. The time is 8:09. Greenland is back on the table. Like it ever left. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. You've got the special envoy saying, listen, we need to get back into Greenland. We have one quasi-base there. Pituffik, I think is how you pronounce it. Pituffik. That's the base that we have. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. I forget sometimes if I say hello. Jeff Landry telling the press, I think it's time for the U.S. to put its footprint back on Greenland. I think you're seeing the president talk about increasing national security operations and repopulating certain bases in Greenland. Greenland needs the U.S. This is accurate, and I'm glad it's back in the conversation. It should never be off the table. And for anything Europe wants to be angry about, be angry all you want, blah, 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 blah. To quote Jack Nicholson, you want us on that wall, you need us on that wall. And really, it's the need. Chinese threat hasn't gone away. The Russians haven't gone away. You want Golden Dome. You want protection against hypersonics. You want the over-the-horizon capability that you simply can't do. You want this. I mean, that's just hard-edged reality right there. And I don't think it has to be done through anger or force. I think it's done through, in this case, a deal. And the people saying that the president is wrong and it's all imperialist, these are not people who can run a country or keep a country safe. The world is happening. It's Greenland. It's okay. Do I think you have to take it from Denmark? I don't believe you have to take it from Denmark. I don't think that has to come up. I think that a deal should be made. And I believe that when the president went down this road, Denmark just said, okay, where's my highest bidder? It was an opportunity for them. They didn't take it the way I would have. Pity. Their problem. We've got a race coming up, and Conor Daly scheduled with us up next. What was qualifying like? What are we looking at with this weather going into race day? And how do you get from number 8 to the winner's circle? We will discuss that with Conor Daly coming up. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. The body degrades with age, but the joint pain you've been living with doesn't have to slow you down. That's just silly right there. Surgery and pills, not the only option. QC Kinetics is the option you should be looking at, providing options for relief of your sore and aching joints using concentrated stem cells, growth factors, signaling proteins, delivering them to the exact place your body needs them. These regenerative therapies upregulate your body's ability to repair damaged tissue and can eliminate the need for invasive surgery. Summer is coming. Time to get back to the activities you love. Receive 20% off for new customers. Must book your free consultation in May. Payment plans are available. Go to qckinetics.com/Indianapolis or call 317-559-PAIN. That's 317-559-PAIN.
My kids were saying, why didn't you do this at the old house when we lived with you?
Your neighbors have a lot to say about Galaxy Concrete Coatings and their transformation, like Beth.
In our old house, we just had the old concrete flooring in the garage and so dirty. And I decided when we built this new home that I was going to be doing our garage floors and our back patio right off the top. And of course, Galaxy was the quote I went with.
And Galaxy's not epoxy. It's 4 times stronger.
Some of the things that were the deciding factors was Galaxy's lifetime warranty. That's huge. I was surprised that not everyone offered that.
Galaxy Concrete Coatings is UV resistant with no yellowing and 4 times stronger than epoxy.
The Galaxy crew was amazing. They were so clean. They picked up after themselves. I can't say enough about them.
Click on GalaxyConcreteCoatings.com and remember to like us on Facebook.
And the movers even commented. And the movers say they see lots of these floors. So they really liked it and asked us who we used. And I told them we use Galaxy.
We are out of this world.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm, A-rated by the Better Business Bureau. Their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-598-4799. 800-598-4799. 800-598-4799.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Traffic on the 5s. Matt Baer in the WIBC Traffic Center. What's going on?
Yeah, Tony, we're getting smoked today. Looking at northbound 65 of Boone County. Crash after Whitestown Parkway. 2 right lanes blocked. 2 semis involved. Damage to the guardrail. Traffic has stopped for about 7 miles. 465 on the northwest side. Delay at 161 minutes. This is also jammed westbound 865 from Ford Road over to I-65. That delay over an hour and a half. Crash northeast side. Eastbound 465 past Allisonville Road, backed up to Keystone Avenue. South side crash. Westbound 465 after the I-65 ramps. Right lane is closed to semi. T-bone to sedan. Traffic is stopped back to Emerson Avenue. Delay right now 6 minutes. Westbound 74 stops on its way to Brownsburg. This is a jam from 465 past Country Club Road almost to Raceway Road. Madison County crash southbound 69 after State Road 38. Crash clear southbound 69 after State Road 9-109. Traffic sponsored by Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield. Traffic sponsored by 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning. And to get your spring ready with 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning for repairs, replacements, and tune-ups. They're available 24/7. Book at 1HourAirIndy.com or call 855-1-HOUR. I'm Matt Baer with Traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
52 degrees in the American Standard Cooling Weather Center. The time is 8:17.
Lots of places can expose you to identity theft.
Oh, no.
That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats to your identity, which is way more than anyone can do on their own. If we find anything suspicious, like new loans or changes to your financial accounts, we alert you right away, all through text, phone, email, or the LifeLock app. Get the alerts that could make all the difference. Save up to 30% with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Tired of overpaying with DirecTV? Dish offers a reliable, low price every month without surprises. Get the TV you love and start watching live sports, news, and the latest movies. Plus your favorite streaming apps all in one place. Switch to Dish today and lock in the lowest price in satellite TV. Starting at $89.99 a month with our 2-year price guarantee. Call or visit your local retailer today.
This hour powered by Absolute Comfort, your American Standard Mitsubishi Electric Elite Ductless Pro dealer.
230.712 miles an hour. That was Conor Daly in the Dreyer and Reinbold Racing Chevrolet. And he looked good. He looked good. He was clocking speeds before people were clocking speeds, and he looked good. And I saw him and said, that's a guy who's going to get into that Fast Six. That's a guy who's going to race for the pole. And there he was in the middle of row 3 in 8th. And I said, I wonder if that was on purpose, because he looks good. He looks better. He looks different. Tony Katz, good to be with you. Conor Daly joins us right now in the 23 car for Dreyer and Reinbold. I appreciate taking the time, Conor, as you're gearing up for everything. Let's start with what qualifying was like. What is that moment like for you? You're there for Saturday. You're ready for Saturday. You're rained out on Saturday. Oh, crap. Everything is now on Sunday. It's one and done. What is that for the driver? How do you change your entire approach, or do you?
Well, I appreciate you having me. Honestly, it's hard. It's qualifying weekend, too. And we know that there was obviously no bumping this year, and there was a lot of, discourse about that. And, I agree. It's part of the, part of the history. But, this qualifying weekend, it didn't mean anyone wasn't trying. You know what I mean? We were all out there, hanging it out. And the conditions – we had actually been having pretty nice conditions during the practice week, and that means that the cars are more friendly to drive. And so when all of a sudden you crank up the heat and the wind, it just means that we are even more on the limit. And yeah, those were two of the hardest qualifying runs that I've ever done in my career over the weekend. And I know I talked to Scott McLaughlin, and he had mentioned the same thing. So just, the weather threw some curveballs at us, but it's also kind of wild to have to just be able to go out and say, hey, this is your one run, so you better nail it. And our team did. I'm really thankful for this group, the 23 guys and girls. I mean, they gave me an absolute rocket ship. So I've been really lucky to drive it all month, and it feels really good. But great to see so many people show up on Sunday. It was still an awesome day, and a lot of drama and a lot of stuff that really, kind of was unexpected when it comes to, the shootout for pole.
And the reason I bring it up, and you have said that this is the quote, this is the best car I've ever had here, which you almost say a little bit sheepishly, like you don't want to give yourself any bad luck. I wondered at that moment, as we're realizing how this qualifying is going to run, maybe the team feels that this car is so good and Conor is so prepared that being in that top 12, there's enough there to be able to make the move to be the person in the winner's circle at the end. Did that come into play, that, you know what, we don't have to push, we don't have to be overly aggressive, because when the moment comes on race day, that's when we can lay it out there?
Well, I mean, I think you do have a bit of a comfort level that, the worst you could start is 12th when you do make it in that fast 12. And so, yeah, that's nice. But, I mean, we thought we could be on the front row. And I think if we were able to kind of nail the balance that we had in round 1, we probably could have been close. But, like I said, we weren't taking anything off the table. We might have just ended up a little bit too shy on the amount of downforce that we wanted to run. And once I did the first lap, I realized that I'm very close to a dangerous area of what the car was feeling like. And so I think I made the decision in my head. I was like, well, let me just get through this. I know I have a good race car, and so you don't really want to throw it away for an extra couple spots when most of the winners come from the first 3 rows anyway. So that's good, and we're in the first 3 rows, and so we'll be, and it's still my best, starting spot at the Indy 500. I've never really enjoyed qualifying weekend. I always go much better in the race. So it all worked out, really just fine for us.
Talking to Conor Daly. He's in the number 23 Chevrolet for Dreyer and Reinbold. 12 starts, I believe, and 5 in the top 10 for you. You've talked about fitness. You talked about how you spent this offseason running more than you ever had, which I did not do this offseason. Are you different? Like, watching the qualifying, it was like, it seemed kind of obvious I'm a quasi-outsider, right? I get to do this because I do it here with WIBC, and we do the pre-race coverage, but there are real insiders, people who pay attention and live and breathe every aspect of it. Are you different? Is this a different year for you? Is it a comfort level? Is it a fitness level? You just seem smooth as can be out there over the whole practice and then qualifying.
I mean, it was a tough off season for me, and definitely a difficult situation to be in. But I did work on a lot of things myself, physically, mentally, all that stuff. But I mean, I can't do it without the car that the team's given me. I mean, I'm still just me. I'm the same driver that I was, with a few different things that I've worked on. But it's all thanks to the team and what they've given me. I mean, so much about the Indianapolis 500 is how hard the team works and prepares on all the little things, the gearboxes, the uprights, the chassis, the body fit, and they've worked with me before as well in 2024, and so they kind of already knew in 2024 we had a good race then. We led that race and we were in contention there, kind of what I wanted already starting out this month, and it's just been one of those really fun experiences so far. I mean, I've tried to look for more things to complain about because I want to try to get better and we want to be faster. We know we can be faster every day, but it's been a really great car to drive. So we're taking things one day at a time. We're not trying to think ahead. We've got the next session up for us is hopefully Carb Day, should the weather agree, and we have a lot of work we want to get covered there, and then we'll make our decisions on what we want to do for the race.
Talking to Conor Daly, of course, with the Dry and Reinbold Racing team and the number 23 Chevrolet. You talk about the off season. So this is a question about the business itself, because, man, radio is a ridiculous business. I don't advise it for anybody. Being a driver is completely insane, because so much of it is predicated on whether or not the business things align so you can be able to afford the car, to have the car, never mind just an Indy 500 one-off, but really running the season. You talk about the off-season. Have you found that the business has changed, and do you see, I mean, as you're focused on the 500, I can understand that there are still opportunities here, there's still real value here, and you can create some of the more of that for yourself, whether it's with Dry and Reinbold or whatever the future may bring?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're always working on the future in the background. I think there's a lot of good things going on for 27 and 28 already. But this off-season kind of, I keep telling it was a bit of an anomaly. It was just a lot of odd, strange things played out and things played out that, are only going to last a certain amount of time. So, I think this for sure is the best situation for me currently. And, we are, even though it's only May, we are already working on 27 and 28. And we've got some great partners in Arco and Kingspan with this team that hopefully we can, continue to expand those relationships and just go from there. Obviously, whatever happens this weekend could help. That would be, a bonus, but
right.
We'll just kind of have to take it again, 1 week at a time. I always say my life goes up until about Memorial Day weekend. And then after that, it could go either one direction or a severe other direction. So it just depends on a lot of what happens during this weekend.
Well, if we can help anyway, Matt Baer, who's in the WIBC Traffic Center, he is more than willing to be a spotter for you. If you need somebody to make sure you avoid potholes or whatever, Matt is your guy. So if you need him, you just ask, and we will lend him to you for the day.
I love that. I mean, there are an awfully lot of potholes here in the Indianapolis area, so I'm working on avoiding those.
Matt Baer, get on it. Get on it immediately. Conor Daly, listen, all the best. A safe day and a good day, and it's been great to watch. The kid from Noblesville makes good. All the best to you, sir, you and the team. Thanks a lot for being with us today.
No problem. Thank you, man.
You got it. Be good. Matt Baer has got traffic. He's working with Conor Daly and the Dry and Reinbold Racing team right there, spotting for him right now as we speak.
Right now, I keep him off northbound 65 in Boone County, definitely. This crash cleanup continues northbound 65 after Whitestown Parkway. It was closed briefly a couple minutes ago so they could haul off one of these semis. They have it on the right shoulder, but right now, 2 right lanes are blocked. Traffic is stopped back to 465. That's about 7 miles and a delay coming in at 115 minutes, just under 2 hours. Same with westbound 865. That's jammed to hell from Ford Road to the interchange for a 100-minute delay because of that crash on northbound. Taking a look at eastbound 465 on the north side, crash after Allisonville Road, slow to the White River. South side crash, westbound 465 after I-65. It's on the shoulder, causing stop-and-go traffic back to I-74. And Madison County, southbound 69, stop before and after State Road 13, a crash reported in that area. Traffic sponsored by Indiana Donor Network. This may be a hero at the finish line. Indiana Donor Network and Driven to Save Lives remind you to say yes to organ donation the next time you're at the BMV. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
We got a fun Hammer and Nigel show this afternoon. Bobby Ewing, Patrick Duffy in studio, Linda Pearl, Pam's mom from The Office in studio. Let's have a day.
Lots of great things happening on Carb Day, but none better than joining me at Greek's Pizzeria in Sobro, 49th and College, to carb load on Carb Day. You get any pizza. I'm talking about any pizza, any size, any toppings. I'm going to buy you the breadsticks, and I'll be broadcasting live from Greek's Pizzeria at 49th and College on Carb Day from noon to 3. Come on out. Join me. Get any pizza. You get free breadsticks. Carb loading on Carb Day. It just makes perfect sense. Greek's Pizzeria, 49th and College. Join me on Carb Day. I'll see you then.
It's our taste. Join us every Friday right around 5:50 for Beer Sample Friday.
Brought to you by Thompson Furniture and Mattress in Columbus, home of free delivery within 75 miles of their store.
Heat and cool with nearly geothermal efficiency in places you can't fit ductwork with Mitsubishi electric ductless mini splits.
Just go to AbsoluteComfort.org. That's AbsoluteComfort.org.
If you want to look your best for the race, get yourself to PA Jewelers in Brownsburg. An incredible collection of diamonds, gemstone, gold, and of course, everything you need for the race. Race-inspired earrings, pendants, rings, black diamonds, checkered patterns, an incredible selection that'll make you ready for the race and the envy of your friends. Plus the Al Unser Jr. Signature Series watches. Yes, Lil Al shops there, and so do I. 3750 South Green Street in Brownsburg. Easy to get to from the track. Online at pajewelers.jewelry. That's pajewelers.jewelry.
JMV here. Turn your yard into a place you love with the help of Sundown Gardens in Westfield and Miss M's Home and Garden in Bargersville. With new plants, trees, and shrubs coming in daily, you'll find everything you need to create your dream outdoor living space. They're stocked with bedding flats, hanging baskets, and combo planters, lush tropicals, container trees, and shrubs, and more. Sundown Gardens in Westfield, 186th Street and Spring Mill Road, and Miss M's on State Road 135, just south of Whiteland Road in Bargersville. Tell them JMV sent you.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Cops across the state of Indiana are on the lookout. Radar's clear over downtown Indianapolis. It's 52 degrees. However, there's a narrow band of rain right now sitting over Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We're headed up to 68. I'm Ryan Hedrick for Exercise Inc. Here's what's trending at 8:31. Hammond police have issued a statewide Amber Alert for a 6-month-old named Deveia Lucas Bell. She was last seen right after 4 o'clock this morning in Hammond. It is believed that she's in extreme danger. She's with DeAndre Subs, as far as police know. He was last seen driving a gray Nissan sedan with Illinois plates. Right now, you can see a picture of this pair up at WIBC.com. There was a shooting on Indy's south side